Good morning. Welcome to our concert. Thank you for being here with us today. My name is Maya Scarlato. I'm one of the music teachers in the elementary at KIS, and you will meet my colleague, Miss Kayer, very soon. This is all of the 5th grade that you're getting to see today. It's a class that we team teach, and so they get to do a variety of things in music. You'll see them perform on their band instruments today, and then you will also see them and hear them sing in a full choral setting today as well. So they're multifaceted, multidimensional musicians, and you will get to see them do it all today. So we're going to start out with band. Band is going to play 3 pieces for you. First one is called Extreme, and no 5th grade band concert would be complete without a piece like this, with loud percussion and loud noises and strong, epic music. So this is one of our favorites, starting with Extreme. And in this extreme piece, you got to hear some really cool percussion instruments as well in the background. I want to point out these fine folks in the back that are playing percussion for us at our concert. Almost all of these guys are relatively new to KIS, came around January or so, and they've worked really hard to learn all of these instruments that you see and hear back here. They're really cool and fun to play, but it takes a lot to learn all those different instruments. So I would like to offer these guys a round of applause for their work that made a big difference. Thank you. And in the back, we've got our percussion captain, Miss Kayer, and you'll get to see her conduct choir as well. And then our percussion guru, Mr. Shirk from middle school, helping us out. So let's give them a round of applause. We're going to play 2 more songs for you. The first is an arrangement of the Korean folk song Arirang that we know is very important to this country and this culture. You're going to see us play and hear us sing as well. And then we will end our band portion of the program with a piece that incorporates a few American folk songs, and it's called All Aboard, and it's kind of a railroad song. It's about working on the railroad and just back in the 1900s, kind of picturesque of that era. So those are the next 2 that you will hear. All right, and now I'm going to hand it over to Miss Rich and Mr. Hill, who have some great awards that they're going to hand out to some fifth graders today.
Hello. Today we're going to recognize 3 individuals for their athletic achievements, but before we hand these awards, I'd like to discuss what most people usually think about when we think about sports. People usually measure sports and success when it comes to goals and winning. At KIS, we try to create a holistic athlete by stressing the importance of other successes like passing and communication, effort, respect for the equipment, respect for officials, things like that. And they score and they do win. These 3 individuals definitely made sure that throughout the year they were great KIS ambassadors when it came to these character traits and successes. And for the first time since we've been handing out this award, we have a tie. We couldn't really decide on which individual to give it to. So first, for the male athlete of the year, Eric Kim. Could you step up here, please? And for our female athletes, really I couldn't decide, and I had to talk to other teachers and coaches. And Emily Hong from 5D and Min So Kim from 5C, please come up. We're really excited to see how they're going to flourish as athletes and overall students next year in middle school. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to recognize 2 outstanding students, and I have to be so sincere when I say this is an amazing cohort of children, and they have shined throughout their time here at KIS, and we've been proud of all of their accomplishments. Today we have 2 honors. One is a PTO scholarship. It is in the amount of 200,000 won. And this student has just shown terrific initiative. She's super creative. She is hardworking. She is just above and beyond in all that she does. Please help me congratulate Min So Kim. Criteria for the following scholarship is from our JJ's Scholarship Award in recognition of excellence in academic performance, citizenship, and active school participation. Please help me celebrate for Juri Nakayama. Thank you very much. And now Ms. Scarlato will tell us about our next performers.
So we have a group of special guests coming up, and I'm not going to tell you who they are. You'll find out very soon, and I think their presence will speak for itself. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 3rd and 4th grade PBone Club. So those of you who are PBone parents out there, you have no doubt heard some PBone sounds maybe at late hours of the night, and maybe your neighbors have come knocking on your door and said, please put the PBone away. But this is what they've been practicing for. One fun fact about the PBones is they actually sound almost identical to a metal trombone. If you go on YouTube and you search PBone versus trombone, you can hear them back to back, and they sound just as good as the real thing. And they're fun colors and fun and easy to hold for us. So we've had a good time in PBone Club. And before we end, we want to share with you one little warm-up exercise, one thing that we've done in the club to kind of get going every time we have club that has been fun. So Shelby, I'll let you take it away.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Yodel-hee.
Yodelay-hee-hoo.
I did not know you could yodel, Shelby.
Did you know May 4th is Star Wars Day?
No.
Because May the 4th be with you.
Where do sheep get their hair cut?
Where?
At the Baba shop.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the first half of our concert. You met Miss Scarlato. My name is Miss Care, and now we're going to sing 5 songs for you. There are a variety of different styles and genres in the music, and you're also going to get a chance to see several soloists, which I will introduce when they come up. Our first song is an American fiddle tune entitled Cripple Creek. Our next piece is actually a partner song, which is when there's 2 pieces of music that sound really nice together. And this is called Distant Shore, and it's a partner song with a well-known song, The Water is Wide, which you may know. And we also have a special guest, 5th grader Ariel, playing the flute with us on this song. All right, we've come to our first 4 soloists for the day. Over here we have Jaden and Nathan, and we have Lexi Jane and Celine, and they're going to be taking turns on a pretty fun song. It's got some pretty funny words in it. Yesterday in the school assembly, the kids thought it was pretty funny. So we hope you enjoy it. It's a classic called Swingin' on a Star.
A mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his mind is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace.
He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude.
But if you don't care a feather or a pig, you may grow up to be a pig.
We have 3 soloists for this next piece called Homeward Bound. It's a pretty sad song about leaving, and it's a beautiful song for the 5th graders as they're leaving us. But luckily for us, they're not going too far, only to junior high. But it's a song saying, I may go and I may have these adventures, but home is always going to be really important to me. And we hope that elementary school is going to always be a really important part of these 5th graders' lives. We do have 3 soloists, and that is Miley, and then Minsa, and Christina.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky
sing. If you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening. In the road, I'll stop and turn. And the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end. And the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Drive me not to the pasture, shake me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound
And now for something totally different. We have one last one for you.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people, living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Ain't anything to roll the dice. Just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some more to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people, living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop.
Thank you all so much for joining us. These are, as many adults have already said, a really special group of fifth graders. And We're going to miss them quite a bit next year. I do need to give one more thank you to Miss Scarlato, my colleague, for playing the piano for us. Let's give her a round of applause. And of course, none of this would have happened without the support of our classroom teachers, and of course, you parents for being supportive of music for your child and getting them here and having them be ready for us today. So thank you for being here, and now I think we're just gonna freeze and then do some photos. So we'll just have them stay here and we'll get that going.
So you probably already have a lot of this pose. And so what we're going to do is ask their homeroom teachers to come up and to take their students outside, and then we'll create a nice picturesque place outside where there's lots of lovely light and the paparazzi can take lots of pictures. Okay, so teachers, come on down.